Okay. Yes, that already happened to Kmart, but that's kind of different because like, so this applies to everyone. If you guys are in town and want to hang out, that's free. That's there's no cost involved in that, except maybe paying for your own food because I ain't paying for your food. New haircut. Yeah. So. I like the point where like your hair starts getting long to the point where like every time you wake up and you're going about your day, like it just feels heavy. It's like touching your ears and everything. So like I just wanted to get that done. Also, I had an interview this week. Don't tell my company I did that. But I need a haircut for that. Kill Me Daddy, welcome to the stream. See, I have trouble with these names and I don't know I don't know if I've seen you before, but welcome and thanks for subscribing. Um yeah, I don't know how I like the haircut so far. It works, but it feels different. But I will say like everything just feels much lighter and like I don't get annoyed by my hair anymore. Aw, thanks. I don't know how the back looks. I actually haven't looked at the back, so you guys get to look at it first and let me know. Like I'm gonna turn around. Watch. Is it bad or is it good? I doubt it myself. That's the thing, right? Sometimes it's weird. Oh wait, I'm gonna turn around again. Focus on the lines, like the bottom and stuff, because that's where people can mess it up. They got the fade wrong. Yeah, I wasn't able to see it, so like I don't know. Like, how do you mess up like the fade? Like, it's not that hard to make a line, you know, on the bottom of someone's head. I don't think, right? I feel like I could do that myself if I had like like superhuman reach or something. But no, I'm just like, that should be the easiest part to do, right? Like, what's the hardest part of the haircut? Like, actually, stylizing and creating like a certain shape. Like doing like a line like with the ears and shit, and then like the bottom like should be super easy. Go to Oh my gosh, dude. Are they really good though? Cause while I was in West Campus for college, there was this barbershop that I went to, and all I'm gonna say is I went there. I went there, I think 3 times or something. There wasn't. Holy crap! What's going on? Thanks everyone joining in. Who are you? Kill me. What the fuck is? Well, what is that? Who is that? You gotta tell me who that is. I don't know who that is. But thanks for gifting a sub to everyone. Also, Jolie, I know you're lurking now. Cause your name just popped up. Unless that's not how the sub thing works. But oh oh crap. A lot of notifications. I was gonna start cooking already, but But thank you, thank you. That's gonna support some real exciting content soon. That's not about cooking. But yeah, as I was saying, like I had a place that I went to for when I was in college, um, and they didn't have they didn't have a black barber there, but they had an Asian lady and this white guy, I guess. And the first cut that I went there for, she cut my hair, and I thought it turned out great. And then the second time I went over there, the white guy cut my hair, and he fucked it up real bad. I just want to say, like, okay, he was slow. He asked a lot of questions. You know when they ask you, oh, what size do you want on your sides? What size do you want on your back? What size do you want on, like, when they ask that many questions, that means they don't know what they're doing. Like that means they have no idea like what looks good, right? So he was asking all these questions, and I was like, I don't know, dude. Like you go to an Asian barber place, they never ask you for your size. They just be like, how do you want it? You kind of describe to it, and then they go right ahead. So he was asking me for the size, and I'm like, I don't know, like, I just want the sides short so it won't touch my hair, and to have the front a certain way. And then, with all that being said, he still messed up really bad. What a simp. But yeah, that's my story about barbers either knowing or not knowing how to do it. The lady never asked me any questions. She's just like, "Oh, how's your day going? How's college and stuff like that." That was back when I tried to vlog and shit. Alright. You guys want to take a look at the recipe now, probably? And not stare at my face for too long? Alright. Gotta move some stuff. Music's too loud. Music's too loud. I can hear it way too much. I'm gonna get striked. There we go. I think that's better. So my camera is now detecting a lot of hand motion, I guess. It's like doing the face tracking or whatever, and it's getting confused of like when I do my hands like this. So I'm going to try not to use my hands too much. Recipe reveal. Well, the recipe is revealed every single time, so not really anything special. The big reveal is like probably in 2 weeks. Nothing happened. I promise. Nothing happened. I definitely didn't just spill everything all over the place. Fuck this tripod. Guys, link me a better tripod than the one that I currently have. Well, you can't see it because it's holding the camera, but I need a tripod that holds my phone that won't give out after using it like multiple times. Okay, I have to do this setting real quick on OBS. Start. Now we should be good. Alright, you guys wanted to see the menu. By the way, this is a new... This is a new meal kit service. Let's take a look. So this is called Gobble. I'll bring this over here. So I found this just online while I was searching for basically a different meal kit that I've never used before, and I was considering one called Sunbasket, but they didn't have the delivery date that I want. Gobble was not also really perfect in that regard. They only deliver on Wednesdays in my area. But I thought I could make it work because, I cook Friday, Saturday. I can still, get the recipe in before it goes bad. But I believe Gobble prides itself on creating recipes that are fast. So everything should be able to be completed in like 15 to 20 minutes, is what they say. I did a salmon recipe yesterday that I recorded off stream, and yeah, that was fast. Because a lot of the steps are kind of skipped, and rice is actually already cooked, so you don't have to cook the rice yourself for today. And you'll see what I mean. You can get one for the car and set it to the microwave and point it at the stove. Yeah, I've seen people do that, but I feel like it's gonna fall. So I have a dash cam that I use in my car, and it's pretty good, but every once in a while that shit falls off the windshield, and it's the worst thing ever trying to get it back up there again. But as you look at the back, now it's standard recipe. There's nothing really special about it. So they got some nice pictures as usual. Quite a few steps for this recipe, so do I do suspect that it'll take a bit longer than what I did yesterday. But if you take a look at step 4 down here, it'll say you can just put the rice in the microwave and then kind of heat it up and it'll just be done. That's because the rice is already pre-cooked and they have a package for me right here. So I don't have to cook the rice. Everything else will be cooked. Okay. I did prepare this meal. So, we will be spending even less time today prepping because it's already done. So, that's our rice, by the way. It's kind of, if you take a look closely, see it's already cooked. It's coconut basmati rice. This is Chinese broccoli, the stems, the leaves. We got the scallions cut over here, as well as this pepper. What's the pepper called? It's called Fresno pepper. That's cut over here, and then right over here we also got the fish, cobia fish. I've never had cobia before. Is it good? I didn't even realize I was ordering a fish, when I put it in the meal kit, until I saw the menu itself, and, I was like, that looks sort of like fish. I feel like all the fish that I've heard of is from, Gordon Ramsay shows, and I think cobia is just not one of the fish that he, has on the show. So... I don't know the fish. Okay, I've got some pans heating up in the back. First thing is to basically cook the what's it called? Stems. Let's see, what do I want to use? This one. Okay. I don't want to place this here. I want to place this here, and then bring us over here. How's everyone's week going, by the way? Mine was super busy, because I did mention that I had an interview this week, and it was a really long interview, and I kind of lost my voice afterwards. Why would they schedule the first interview, ever, with, a company? Why would they schedule that to be 1.5 hours, right? Alright, the music's not even there anymore. How's that? You can hear it a little bit in the background now. Um, yeah, like I feel like the first interview for like any like position in a job should be like 30 minutes to an hour max. Like so they brought in three people each from like, you know, different position. Like there was a senior senior network engineer, the knock manager, I guess there was a financial like manager or something. I don't know what his like, you know, relationship is with, you know, the team, but I guess he was in there. But yeah, it was a super long interview and really tiring. So there was like the first guy was like trying to probe at me a little bit. He saw, well, it was a video interview, by the way, so he saw that I had my piano keyboard in the background, which I don't currently use because I don't produce music anymore, but I have that in my room. And he's like, oh, you play piano. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, that's kind of racist, you know, just because I'm Asian, like, you know, I have to play piano. Like, I can't just have a nice piano sitting in the background that I don't play, huh? Come on. Kmart should come do a cooking special. Well, only if you drive here. So what am I doing? I am putting regular oil for this. I mean, why don't you just stream your own cooking? Like, I'd watch that. Kmart's, by the way, he's a professional cook, you know? So he does the thing where he looks at the recipe and says, fuck that, I'm not going by the recipe because I'm too good, so I don't need to read shit. Alright, ready to start? Let's go. These sizzle quite a bit, don't they? Alright, I want to do a poll. I'm doing a poll right now. Because I'm kind of curious what you guys think of Chinese broccoli versus the American type, where it's just like, you know, looks like small trees. Okay, leaves are in. Oh, fish hack. Hold on, give me a second. Put some salt in. Put some pepper. Alright. There you go. Enjoy. Turn the heat off. I think it's pretty much done. You know, if my head gets any bigger than what it is currently, it would not fit in this hat. So I got lucky here. Alright, let's start on the fish now. Make sure you fill out that poll, because I want to know which one's the true winner. Alright. It is now time for fish hype. Well, if I can get the position correct. is the poll ended? American mini trees, okay. So you guys do agree with me. I don't actually really like this Chinese broccoli. Bok choy is different though. That's not Chinese broccoli. Bok choy is delicious. But this, whatever this thing is called in Chinese, this ain't it. Alright, so there's a couple things I need to add with this. When am I supposed to use the sesame oil though? Chinese broccoli. It's pretty easy to find in Chinese markets actually. You can give it a try. I don't really care for it. The stems aren't really tasty. You know, it's just something that is to me. Okay, I think it's been 2 minutes. Oh yeah, I do want a spatula for this. That'll just make things easier. I'm just reading, sorry guys. I think I can add it right now. It's called lemongrass garlic. It's spraying quite a bit. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit more. Alright, now we're adding the pepper. You need more things to spend your points on? Think of some stuff that I can add. Alright, I'm gonna add the black pepper sauce. That's a lot of sauce. The whole pan's gone black. When you go black, you never go back. Medium low is what they want us to set the heat to now. Yeah, just they want us to not over reduce the sauce. Start spooning it over. For 3 minutes. Has it been like, it's been like 2 already, I am pretty sure. Okay. I'm gonna flip it now. Come on, you. Alright, we're gonna baste this side. And then, well, now I I need water, I guess. A little bit of water, apparently. Let's get some water. Oh, if the sauce becomes too thick, add some water. Okay. Let's go ahead and turn off the heat. And then, microwave the rice. I hate using microwave, but this is the only way to do it efficiently today. If the rice was not cooked, I would have cooked the rice, obviously, but since it is in its cooked state, I don't want to put it in a pot and then try to time it that way. I'm just gonna do a little bit of water on this towel and then into the microwave. For 90 seconds. Let's see. Okay. I haven't used a microwave since like forever, I think. The last time I might have used a microwave was to heat up dumplings that were in the fridge. So yeah, I think it's pretty much done here. I didn't get to use the sesame oil. Oops. I was supposed to use that at some point. I used the regular oil instead. But I'm gonna get the plate ready. And then we'll see how we did. First I can taste the bok choy and make sure it's seasoned correctly. Alright. You know what I just remembered. The reason I don't like Chinese broccoli is because it's bitter. That's why I don't like it. Ooh, coconut. A lot of coconut smell. Stir and then do 1 additional minute is what they say. Okay. 1 more minute. Who was that? Let's see here. Oh, thanks for following. Morgue Matter. Welcome to the stream. We're actually close to the end, and you get to see the finished product very soon. Just kind of waiting for the rice to finish up. Alright. We also got some fried minced garlic that we can pour on top of this, for whatever reason. But see how this fish is doing. It looks pretty cooked to me. Some might even say it looks a little overcooked. Looks real good. Thanks. I don't know if it's overcooked though. That's what I'm worried about. I'm not too worried about it being undercooked, but it feels, I don't know how this fish is supposed to feel because I've never had cobia. I gotta use gloves for this. Alright. Time to put this on a plate. Do I have enough room to show you guys the plating process? Just slightly. Let's see if I can do it. Oh gosh. This was not supposed to be like this. I have to turn the tripod. This is why I need a new tripod, guys. Alright, this is the best you're gonna get at this point. Alright, so this is the coconut rice. I'll be honest here and say I've never had coconut rice either. I just like my rice plain, you know? Alright. When was I supposed to put in the scallions? Turn off the heat, drizzle with sesame oil. Oh, okay, well, let's drizzle this with sesame oil since they told me to. Yeah, I missed a couple steps here. Either, my reading comprehension is just getting worse, or they're not being very clear with the instructions. But yeah, the sesame oil will make this taste a bit nicer, I think. Alright. So, I'm gonna stack some of the broccoli over the rice, like the picture shows me that I'm supposed to do. Like so. And then I'm going to put the fish on top of this, like so. And then I want to put some of the pepper for garnishing purposes. And then kind of top it off with the minced fried garlic. And voila, that's our dish. But I have to take a picture, of course, for Instagram, so bear with me before I start digging into this. Alright, let's see if I can get a good angle. Oh, this actually did take a while. Wasn't as fast as I expected. But hey, we're still done in under an hour, which is, I've got to say, that's pretty fast for the recipes that I've been doing. Alright. That's good enough for me, good enough for Instagram, I hope. Alright. Let's see, guys. I'm gonna begin with the rice. Okay. Wow, thanks for the sub again. You've yet to reveal who you are. I'm not gonna force you at this point, but I already know who you are, so there's only one person that would do such a thing, but thank you so much. Camera, please follow me. Alright. See, the fish is definitely cooked at this point. Like, why wouldn't it be? Okay. I like how it's not, like, overwhelming with the flavor of the sauce. I'm not really enjoying the rice, though, to be honest. I just wish it was, like, just plain regular rice. Like, the coconut is a bit extra, I feel like. But I do like this fish. It's like pretty tender and doesn't really taste fishy. Well, we've put a lot of seasoning on this, so I wouldn't expect it to, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what to compare this fish to. But it also doesn't make this fish like that special either. It's just like fish to me, you know? But that's our recipe from Gobble. First time on stream. If you have any questions about this particular meal kit, you can let me know. I'm only using this for a week, by the way, because it's really that expensive without the discount. I'll be switching back over to like Home Chef or something. And of course, be sure to check out some of the socials in the Twitch profile below. You can find the Instagram where I post all these food pics, make you hungry. You can, when you're close to dinner time, you see some of those pictures that'll make you hungry. I guarantee. Discord community is also there. Still working on that. I know there's not that many updates to it, but it's there if you want to join. And what else? ePal, if you're still interested in that. I still have the ePal for some reason. Alright. What was the last question? Overall rating on the meat. Okay. So, in terms of... I'm only going to compare this to fish, okay? Because, I'm not going to compare this to, like, steak, or, like, chicken or anything, because I don't think it's a fair comparison at that point. So, comparing it to the fish that I've had so far, that I can remember, right? So, this is, like, probably, like, a 7 on my scale. 9 or 10 would be, like, salmon. Like, because I love salmon. Like, I don't care if it's a cheap fish. It's so delicious. Like, no matter how you do it. That's where salmon is on my scale, by the way. If you want a reference to what is low on my scale, tilapia. I absolutely, like, just... That fish is disgusting. It's fish for people who don't like fish. Like, if you want your fish to taste like chicken, you get tilapia. It's just not really that special. That's why I don't like tilapia. Salmon is pretty cheap. Come on, you can buy salmon pretty cheap. Now, like, cause like if you're comparing it with like high end fish like halibut, like there's no comparison there. Like halibut is always more expensive. Gordon never serves salmon at Hell's Kitchen. What else? Catfish? Catfish is... I used to like catfish, but the meat is kind of like... It's tough. Compared to some of the other fish that you can have. So catfish sits around like a 5 for me. Now, what else? There's a freshwater fish called the crappie here in Texas. It's sort of like one of those fish that you're not going to know about if you don't live here or wherever they are at. And it is spelled the way it sounds. It's crappie. Like it's like a crappy fish, but it's not a crappy fish. That fish ranks like an 8 on my like scale. Cuz the meat is so soft. But yeah, if you get the chance, you just definitely try it out. And with that, I will thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you to everyone who subbed, followed today. I cannot remember everyone, but Kill Me Daddy, I know who you are. Thank you. Boston Bluefin. I've never had that. Sorry. Send it to me and I'll cook it. Or send me a place where I can get it at a restaurant and I'll try it. Alright. Tomorrow there's going to be one more stream. It's actually, if you thought this was like pretty good, tomorrow is like no comparison. It's like excellent. Like I saved the best for Saturdays, by the way. And I know Kaza will enjoy this, so I'm going to leak it a little bit. There you go. That's tomorrow, by the way. When's tomorrow's stream? Same time as usual. So there's a little stream schedule. If you ever are wondering, they can look in my Twitch. It shows you when I stream. But it's always same time every week, 7 p.m. Central, Fridays and Saturdays. Now, I'm starting to, you know, get the feeling that I want to move it up an hour to 6 p.m. so that I don't start streaming that late. But that's how it is so far. All right. Enjoy the rest of your days, guys. Or enjoy the rest of your day. Just not days. Like that. It's like saying like, you know, goodbye forever. Hope you enjoy your dinner if you're eating that right now. And I've got to find a show to watch while I eat mine. Bye.